welcome back to the tower. So, things have been happening in the tower. Now, the funny story about this video is this would have been a lot more relevant last week, but like I said on last week's video, after I made the video, I found out about the update. So it was like, it was like, well, I already made the video, so we're going to cover it this week. And the reason I didn't know about the update is because the update came out and the tournament could still be done on the old version. So this is version 20. And some of the things that have changed, we have tier 14 and 15. There are battle conditions now, but they're only in 14 and 50. We're not in 15. We're not there yet. Relics exist. Relics is the big change. You can make a profile now. I haven't made a profile. There's light speed shots. I've already researched that. It was a 1 rank research. We'll look at that real quick. And yes, I have been very busy with research. Very busy. We'll talk about that in a minute too. But let me just find light speed shots. It's right there. It's a 1 rank research, so it took like 6 hours, so I just got it, spent the gems, and here we go. You can now choose your range multiplier slider, so mine's set to 0 now. So that's kind of interesting. Every tier has a 4,500 milestone. There's a 5th premium pass. Well, we knew that was coming. Oh. There's a new card. Where is this card at? Because I still have all the cards. It must be a tier 13 card. Can I even see milestones beyond this? So there is a card I'll need to get eventually. Oh, okay. It's a tier 14 wave 50 card. That's the new card. Which, yeah, I'm nowhere near. I don't think I'm anywhere near tier 14. We're certainly. We'll see. We'll see. I wasn't planning. We'll see. Yeah, I showed you the range lab. The poison swamp has a complete new visual. It's much more fitting to the game now. And then it's just a bunch of optimizations. There was a multi-shot fix as the most significant one to make multi-shot not select the same target simultaneously. Nothing else is really that significant, other than, like, apparently the Golden Tower position was off. I don't know how that happened. But that's kind of the gist of it. But the big thing is relics. And now the thing is, this is funny, right? Like, I don't know where my relics are. Oh, they're here. I've been looking all over for them because I'm like, I know they're somewhere. I would never have expected them to be packaged in the themes page. So these are the rare relics. So, like, I got the copper badge, the silver badge, flux. Oh, okay. Lumen. Oh, so we can actually see what these do now. That's the other thing. Like, I don't remember what any of these do. Tower damage, tower health, tower damage because I played for a year. Full moon. Outbreak. Yeah, so we're gonna have to talk about that too. And then there's epic ones. Yeah, because I don't know if I can earn 700 medals during the Enter the Matrix event is going on now. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Oh, I got the spoon. Okay. So I'm at 365. Okay, this has been really bugging me because I'm wondering, can you only get the other medal if you buy the boost? Because if I buy the boost, I'm assuming that yes. I'm assuming I would get the red pill. I don't know yet. So I have 365. I have 40. I have 45 here because it's 10 plus 15, 25 plus 20, which is 45. That's 410. I have 20 here. That's 430. I have another 45 here. 475. I have another 45 here. 520. And I have another 45 here. For 565. Oh, okay, we still have new missions. I was thinking, okay, we still have a couple days of new missions. Okay, never mind. We probably can get it then. I was sitting here going like, damn, I thought we were already done with it. I forget. This starts on Tuesday. So this isn't so we have 2 more days of missions, I think. All right. And that should be 90 and 90. I'll be honest, I didn't really research this before the video, so that should get us to 745. I was actually, like, part of why I'm making this, I had to make this, well, I didn't have to, but part of why this video is sort of late is I was trying to get this one done, and I did it on Tier 1, just re-rolling to get the appropriate, yeah, Tier 1 took forever to scale for me to get that done. I can't actually, I need to change, yes. Yeah, that's why I had that. I really hate it when I don't have the ultimate weapon, I'll tell you that. I actually was concerned, like, hitting the same target 25 times with, is that even possible with the free? Apparently it is. You just have to get it up high enough. Honestly, my least favorite one in all of these is killing stuff with inner mines. And I have inner mines, and it's still, I feel like that one's terrible. Especially now with the wall, because your mines are, like, too close. I don't know that I can, like, I feel like at some point we're going to have to research the quantity here and just spend 50 just for that. Not doing that now. Not doing that now. Alright, so let's go ahead and start working on the ultimate weapon now that I realize that, oh yeah, we actually will be able to get the other Matrix thing. But that's the relics. That's the big thing. You should be working on your relics. Just a quick for me is I have gotten up to Tier 7. Wasn't able to get Tier 8 yet. I'm still farming Tier 6. I'm wondering if I should switch to Tier 7. It's kind of a toss-up, in my opinion. Alright, so let's go back to this and this. So, we talked about last week is Deathwave still worth it? I accidentally stumbled on some research completely by mistake. I think I went to, I don't even remember. And the short answer is yes, Deathwave is still relevant. It's not relevant because even when I'm switching to damage, it's relevant. Because what happens is my Deathwave will actually be able to kill things. And when my Deathwave kills things, that coin multiplier I get with Deathwave stacks with everything else. So yes, Deathwave is still relevant because of all the other multipliers I get. So I was like, oh, okay. So, regardless, yes, Deathwave is still good, and that does mean we're still going to work on getting all 3 synced up, and we will continue down that path. That does mean that next week we'll probably do something. The second thing is the tournaments. I got first place last week, so since I got first place, I was like, screw it, we're definitely tanking this week. And we did tank this week. Well, not this week, but this tournament. We're 30th. Yes, I haven't built a profile or anything. I didn't really care. You know me. I know me. That's all that matters. Okay. So the tournament out of the way, and we talked about the ultimate weapons. We won't be able to do any upgrades here. Which leads me to our next dilemma. This. If you look at my research, you'll notice that I've been working on standard perks bonus research. And you're probably like, Zerdin, I could have sworn you told us you were going to do attack speed. So here's kind of what ended up happening. I was like, I don't think the perk bonus is going to go up that much. Actually, I don't know why I even guessed this. I have an app here that somebody asked about that's, hey, is there a research calculator for this game? There is. It's an app. It's called the tower-lab-calculator.netlify.app. And, yeah, I forgot, Completely forgot about this. Honestly, I sped a research up. I had a bunch of coins. I'm assuming I can do the next research. Because I would like to actually get this expensive research out of the way, because then we can actually spend our coins again, versus dragging this on forever and ever. Let's see if I can standard. So okay, so it's only 230 billion coins. So since I'm already researching 24, I need 230 billion coins to finish. All right, so that means we can actually spend. We have 200 billion coins we can spend. So one. Yeah, it's fine. I'm sure I'll make it up. So okay, we're at 4,800 now for the tower health. I'll save it for next week. I was really considering, like, can we just max this? Can I just max? It wouldn't really be that big of an advantage at this point, so it's kind of like, all right, I can just wait. If there's anything else that's cheap, we can put some points into that, but it doesn't really look like it. I'll eventually need to do, like wall health and landmine radius. Realistically, I would do more damage, if anything, right now. I'm 21 billion coins short, so for now I'm just going to leave it be. So we were actually able to spend some of our coins now. I'm sure I'll get 21 billion coins by the time I get, I think I need how many gems? Yeah, I need almost 2,000 gems, so that'll be fine. Yeah, and I only have 140. So realistically, by the time I get this, I'll have enough gems, and then we can finish out the really expensive research. I'm debating on how high to do the next research. Let me find it. The waves required. I feel like let me actually let's use the thingamajigger here. Because right now I'm at 13. And I'm thinking I can go to 21 without too much of an issue. And I don't think it's going to be that prohibitively expensive. Okay, going up to 21. The 21 research would take 10 days, which is not that bad. 10 days versus... Wait, is this... Wait. I have to check and see. Oh, yeah. Okay, it did save my lab speed. Alright, it would be about 10 days. Actually, is that my lab cost correct? Yeah, mostly. So I almost have 12%. At some point, I need to really pump my discounts up, but we're not there yet. And all the discounts, the utility, the attack, and the defense, and then respec. But we're not there yet. So it was... Damn it. So to get to 21, it's a total cost of 200 and something billion. With the last one being 61 billion, obviously, to get to 17 is 50 billion, which is nothing, and a total time of 15 days. And to get to 21 is 200 billion, so another 175 billion. And that'll be a total of 34 days on top of that. I think 21 is achievable. So I'm probably going to aim for that. Just to get that done. And again, don't see it as a big deal. See how accurate this is. Okay, the discount I'm getting isn't accurate. It has the cost more than what it would be, and it has the time is wrong. Huh. Oh, probably because of the perks or something, the relics, because I don't think the calculator doesn't take the relics into account. But regardless, all right, so it'll be a little bit cheaper than that. It looks like it'll be about the first rank is $500 million cheaper, so you can figure that one out. I imagine it's not taking my 10% off. Yeah, it's probably not taking my 10% or my 12% off or 11.7. Yeah, you get the idea. So it'll be a little bit cheaper than this, probably around 200 billion. That also means that the next research for this is probably closer to 200 billion. So that's fine. I'll check that in a second. What I'll do is I'll change it to. There are so many researchers in this game, it's unreal. I'll change it to 23 so I can see both. Yeah, it has the previous one at 186 billion, so this will be 23. So it'll be okay. So good. I have enough coins. I only need 207 billion coins to research the one after this, roughly. That's fine. So that's perfectly fine. Obviously. Now I don't know that I doubt I'll be skipping the waves required. I'll probably let those just go in slot 3 and start skipping the attack speed. I would probably, assuming I finish this, which I think I could finish this next week, I'll probably let this attack speed finish and then skip the next one. Because once it's under 7 days, you lose a big discount, for the research speed. And once attack speed, once the standard perk is done, yeah, no, I won't be skipping waves required because it'll only be up until the end. So we'll skip this. We'll finish these two. We'll switch to attack speed. When we finish attack speed, we're gonna do the economy one, the coin bonus one, and then I'll be skipping health. And obviously, skipping health is gonna take I'll have more than enough skips with just skipping health, so it won't be a problem. So that's sort of the plan. Now you can see. Now, one thing that's really hurting my gems is the damage and the crit factor. I want to grab this. I knew it was there. Oh, we got more. Okay. Oh. Fine. You want a mission? You want a tournament? You got a tournament. That means I'll have to switch to the event cards. So, anyways, so we'll have to sit here and finish up standard perks. I won't be skipping the next perks. I'll just research them as normal up until the last 2 levels. When I get to level 20 and 21, I will try to skip. But that's going to be a while. We're looking at 2 days, 3 days, so 1 week, 2 weeks, probably 3 weeks before I can start. No, 4 weeks. So this one's going to be tied up for 4 weeks. And so we'll finish this. We'll tie this up for 4 weeks. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not losing any sleep over that. We'll start skipping attack speed. When attack speed's done, we're going to do coins on kill because I want to max that lab out. Yeah, the coin kill bonus, we'll max that one out. Oh, max that one out. What I mean is we'll start researching that. And then we'll start skipping health to finish health off. When we finally finish health, I'm not even sure what we're going to research when we finish health. We might do a little bit of the wall build. Because these are very... Oh, no. When we finish health, we'll do orb boss hit. We'll finish that first. Because by then we should be done with that. We'll probably, and if I finish Orb Boss hit, then we'll just be doing an attack one. I'm assuming we'll start doing DPM pretty soon. Because you don't want to do range, so we just have to switch to, and by switch, we wouldn't even need to switch. We just start doing damage, critical factor, and damage per meter. I wonder if I could have synced all three of these researchers up. I mean, it doesn't matter now. And so we'll finish these. I actually might do a couple of the super critical chance and super crit multiplier ones too. Just because they're not that, I mean, right now they're not very time expensive at all, and we'll see. But that's what That's what I'm planning on doing for research. So this one's going to be tied up for a little while. And so will this one, likely researching the coin bonus. But I'm honestly kind of surprised. I'm already at rank 43 for the damage and the critical factor. So, like, I mean, I know it's still going to be a while. Let me look. I have to put in that I'm at 42 and goes to 100. Oh, so to finish off the damage one, it's going to be 1 year and 110 days. So it's kind of like attack speed. Okay. So it does start picking up. Honestly, that's the biggest reason I have so few gems, because when stuff is like a day and a couple hours, usually I end up just like researching. Like, I used to have timers for this game to be very specific on my researches, and I just can't do it anymore. Without a 1 deep queue, if it's under a day, I just skip it, and then I don't have to worry about researches for the rest of the day. So researches that, like low level researches like those two, they take up a lot of gems when they're really short duration, because once they're under 24 hours, I just skip them. So like this one, I'll probably skip. I might not skip it tomorrow, because I'd have to skip it like pretty late in the day. I'll probably not do that and skip it on Sunday, which will be pretty good, because it's, it won't be that much time. But it does eat up a lot of gems, skipping these. But I'd prefer to skip and get something else researching than let it research and not, queue something up right away. Again, still want the queue. And I know we're talking about research a lot, but research to me is the big thing we have to plan out. And I go into detail on it, so if I'm wrong, you can say, "Whoa, Sheridan, what are you doing? You're insane." Outside of that, like I said, another intermediate goal could be, and I don't know how hard this would be. I don't think I can get to this, though. To get to 1300, I don't think I can get to that yet. But the alternative would be to get to 1450. But I don't think I can get there. At least not yet. At least not right now, where I'm still dealing with health and with the scaling and stuff like that. Because remember, we tried this and the scaling was insane. Like, I'm pretty sure I was lucky to get to wave 40. But we'll see. We are starting on damage, which is what everybody wanted me to do. What else was there in the research? 'Cause to me, the research of this game is the most interesting part. Yeah, eventually we'll do the discounts. Yeah, I imagine at some point we will be researching damage, critical factor, and damage per meter all at the same time to try and max them out. Again, like I said, we'll probably do some super critical. Again, I like these two because I like that they can stack up. you know. But at the same time, I know they get really time. I know they get super time intensive. It's that yeah, like it's pretty easy to get them up to level 10, which we might do. And then after level 10, it really drops off and starts taking like a week at a time. We'll see. Let me know in the comments. Again, getting those up is not, if they don't take a lot of time, we can just wait until we finish damage and critical factor and then start doing them. As far as I'm concerned, that's probably the winning move. Because I won't be switching to a damage build anytime soon. I did some research, boys. I gotta get, Spotlight is my next ultimate weapon. I also gotta get Smart Missile. And I gotta get Chrono Beacon, and I gotta do so much research and stuff around those three. And let me explain to you. My next draw to get an ultimate weapon, is 1,250 gems or ultimate weapon stones, which is I make 200 a week. That's 6 weeks of just saving. So this is so far in the future. It's ugh. We're not even anywhere close, It'll be fine, though. It'll be fine. What was the other thing I wanted to look at? Yeah, I'm kind of sad I didn't finish defense percent. I know it's not worth finishing, but it makes me sad. I just want it to be gold. Well, what I'll probably do is when I get a lot of these researches done, I might come back to this one, and you guys can make fun of me for it. I know it's ridiculous. 41 days. I know. It's a big time suck. I know. I just want it to be gold, like my orb speed level max. I like that. Interestingly, landmine damage is crazy. It seems to do a lot of damage. I don't know if that's true or not. It seems like landmines do a lot of damage. Anyways, that's... Oh, and eventually we will be doing max rend armor multiplier, but obviously that's expensive. But I think rend is... I don't think there's a ton of levels. Yeah, it's 30 levels. And to max it out, it's 123 days, which is not unreasonable. But I will need 1.49 trillion coins. So if you have any coins you can let me borrow, I might be needing them for that one. So that's kind of interesting. But I mean, again, I'm assuming that by the time I do that, I undertake this research. I actually, with a research this expensive, I think we probably need a little bit more lab coin discount. I'm thinking we might need to get a little bit more. We'll see. But yeah, that's sort of the research plan. I mean, obviously, when I unlock Spotlight, we're going to have to come down here to the ultimate weapon research. Where's Spotlight? Oh, it has a coin bonus. Yeah, so we'll have to research this. We'll have to research the coin bonus and the missile. So that's 2 slot. Coin bonus goes to 20 levels, so I'm assuming it's triple coins. And Spotlight missiles goes to 18, so you can shoot a missile out every 2 seconds. Huh. Okay. I mean, so how long does this research? So 81 days for the missiles research. And how long for the other one? The coin bonus is 71 days. So that's not not too super long researches. But again, when I get it, I have to grind these 2 out. It's just another thing we're going to have to do. Wait. We have missile despawn time, missile explosion, missile amplifier, and missile barrage. Those were all smart missile, aren't they? Yeah, because I was told I need chrono field range too. Oh, I guess they split them up weird. So there's chrono field damage redux. Oh. Yeah, Chronofield, from what I understand, was really important because somebody was telling me you want permanent Chronofield to prevent chip damage. So basically, once we get the smart missiles. Oh, and at some point I need to work on my shock multiplier. That's probably a cheap one to do. Shock multiplier and shock chance. 307 days for chance. Okay, 21 days for the shock multiplier. It's not that expensive either. So shock multiplier could be on the list too. Um, hmm. That seems like a really easy one too. So that's another one we might need to do. I didn't even realize how. Well, because damage didn't really matter, so I never really did shock multiplier. You know. So like I said, we have a lot of things to do in research, and I've spent a half hour just looking at the research tree. That's how crazy like. You think it's the workshop? Nope. You can't see me shaking my head, but I am. Because the reality is, the workshop is nothing compared to the researching you have to do. Alright. So I think that overcovered everything because, like, we're nowhere. I go into too much detail because I like planning things out. Let me know if you think I should make this part shorter. I just like going through all the researches and everything like that because there's a lot of stuff I don't know, especially with this pivot to damage, and a lot of priorities I'm going to have to change. And this didn't even account for, like, oh, should I do some wall researches, you know? Which realistically, any wall research isn't going to happen until we're done with the perks. Because the wall researches are so expensive. Like the wall regen is not expensive in time, but it costs 500 billion coins. Which, you know, that's. I prefer researches that are not. Like, researches. Like that kind of research is really good once I get the coin income. So that's something we can consider. Where do you find it? The other researches, I imagine, like wall health is 51 days. Which I don't even know how relevant that is. Wall rebuild is 84 days. Wall thorns is another expensive one, but it's expensive. It's doubly expensive. It's expensive in both time and cost. So that's one we can sneak in there every now and then. Like the first couple levels they're almost time free, but they're very coins expensive. Then it becomes both expensive pretty quickly. And then wall invincibility is also wall invincibility is basically extremely coin expensive, not really time expensive. So there's that too. But again, I don't think we're going to be dealing with the wall just yet. Regardless, like we even with all the stuff I've done and all the stuff I've unlocked, we have so much stuff to research. Jiminy. And that I didn't even plan out doing the workshop discounts that I want to do. I definitely want to get the lab coin discount, especially before we start doing the really expensive researches. I don't know that we're going to max it out, but I feel like, geez, with how expensive some of these researches are, I don't know. Let me know in the comments what you think about that one. But that said, again, we're going to be lucky to finish the standard perk bonus next week, and we'll start on the standard wave, and we'll kind of get that out of the way. We'll be lucky to get much more than that done by next week. Actually, we'll be lucky to get the standard perk and the attack speed, because if I get the standard perk, we will be getting some attack speed. So we'll see. Okay, that's everything. I don't think there's anything else to cover here. So once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. If you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again, and I hope you have a great day.